The town of Cuyler is under a state of emergency. The Cortland County Sheriff's Department says the creeks and streams should start to recede, and they are urging extreme caution if you do have to be out. And also right now there is a state of emergency still in effect in DeRidder. Many roads are closed until further notice, and many homes there have been evacuated. Happening today, people in the city of Oneida will continue the cleanup efforts. That city remains in a state of emergency. It is, of course, one of the areas hit hardest by the floods. That is where our Brandon Roth is live this morning with an update on what's happening there. Good morning, Brandon.
Good morning, Lisa. Well, the floodwaters are starting to recede here in Oneida, but now the frustrations of those forced to evacuate their homes is starting to grow. Hundreds of those residents packed the town hall meeting last night. Many of them have been forced to live in an emergency shelter since the record floods here in the Oneida Creek last week. And they want answers. They want to know when they're going to be allowed to move back into their homes. Now, the city says there is a lot that has to happen before they can move back. Mainly, each home, there were 150 that have been evacuated, has to pass a structural and electrical safety test first before they can move back in. And that could take some time. They say they hope to allow some residents to begin moving back by the end of the week. And residents say the sooner they can get back in their homes and start cleaning up, the better.
I think they are really doing the best they can with safety first. But I'm safe, my husband's safe, my dogs are safe. Now I want to get back in and clean it up.
Trying to get information to find out what is, what's what, how soon we can get back into our house. We want to get in our home, get on with our lives, get things cleaned up and try to get back to some kind of normal.
Another question a lot of residents have is on federal disaster relief funds. A representative from FEMA was on hand to answer questions at last night's meeting. Governor Cuomo has requested 15 upstate New York counties to be declared federal disaster areas. That includes Madison County, and that would include Oneida. As soon as the president signs off on that and makes that declaration, then residents here in Oneida could possibly be eligible for federal disaster relief funds. Meantime, the Oneida police and fire departments are working as well. The fire department says they hope to begin pumping out some basements here in the evacuated homes area, possibly as early as today. We're live in Oneida this morning. Brandon Roth for Today in Central New York.